My name is Jeffrey Golden, graduating senior economics major from Cleveland, Ohio. I think Morehouse was really so pivotal when I think about my journey, just coming from high school and being drawn to Morehouse, when I was a junior, and I said there was no way I was going to be going to an all-male school, and people like my mom, told me, you should look into it. Dr. King went there, Spike Lee went there. I was like, there's absolutely no way. But I'm telling you, God just really started to just turn my heart toward the school when I started looking at, so many of, just the awesome men who have, made such an impact on the world, who have really come through Morehouse. There came a point during my senior year where I said, there's no other place that I want to be, so just, really from the first day that I got here, during NSO week, and, when those relationships, I guess, really kind of started to form with my brothers. It just really made sense why God has sent me here. Here at Morehouse, we get such a great education. There's such an awesome perspective that I think you don't get at so many other institutions. But I would say that more than anything else, it's been the brotherhood, and that's really why I think I'm here. And I think that's really what really even propelled me during my Sunday Best experience. Having guys who were not just friends, but who really became brothers, who were praying for me, who were pushing me, who were cheering me on, who were saying, yes, Jeff, you can do this. I'd auditioned for Sunday Best the year before, my freshman year when I got to Morehouse. And, those are some of the guys, back in Graves Hall who were saying, yeah, Jeff, you're going to do well, you're going to do it. Didn't make it past the preliminary round that year. But, just to see what God did, going back the next year and still having that support there, it was absolutely pivotal. And I'm grateful, I am grateful to God for my brothers. It was said, several years ago that, what is a Morehouse man? He's a Renaissance man with a social perspective and with a global conscience. And I think that if nothing else is instilled here at Morehouse, that's what really is. It's whatever field you feel called to, whatever, God has placed you on earth to do. You have a responsibility to your community, not just to be excellent in it, not just to make money, not just to make your family proud. You have a responsibility to your community, to the world, so that by the time you leave here, there would have been an imprint that you made that would have, made this world better. And so kind of having people like Martin Luther King Jr., who, walked through these halls, who was here and, who just went on to do what he did. But there were so many others, many leaders, within the civil rights movement, not just within civil rights. Now we've had brothers who have, made great strides in, the arts and in media and in, entertainment and in sports, so many different arenas, now in STEM, and so just to kind of have all these brothers who, where the common denominator is, we're leaving with a global perspective, with the social conscience that whatever it is that I'm called to do, I've got to do it excellently, but I also have to do it ethically. I have to do it in a way that I'm going to leave this world a better place. And so I just think having that example, we talk about the crown, that's, over, the head of a Morehouse men, that we have to really grow into. And I'm just grateful that, there's a standard here, that you've got to step it up if you're going to be a Morehouse man and if you're going to be who it is that God has called you to be. And so I'm grateful for the example of Dr. King and so many awesome, distinguished alumni.